Okay.
All right, guys. Today we got the controversial exchange that happened after Townsend won. I'm gonna go ahead and see if it's really as a big deal as a lot of people are saying it is. So let's get right into the video. Let's see how it all went down. Okay.
Wanted to finish with a flourish there, and didn't she just do so very well?
At this moment, she won. She might have screamed a little bit. It does appear that she has like somewhat of a serious face. Nothing that I would say that would incite any kind of arguing or combativeness with another individual. She won. She does look like she has a straight face. Maybe that could come across as arrogant. So let's see what else happened here.
To handle a moment when 5-3 down in the opening sets of this one, no longer.
She takes her hand out. She goes for a wave. Again, her face does appear to be pretty straight and serious. But again, nothing that warrants any kind of serious. Nothing that warrants anything serious, in my opinion.
Loss between these two.
Right there, you can see that something was said because she kind of like tuned in a little bit. But again, it's really hard to determine the difference between a smile and a frown because it just looks like she had a straight face the whole time. And even when she won, she did like roar a little bit. But again, it doesn't appear that she was saying anything though. It appears there that she said no, she doesn't have to do anything. It's really unclear what was exactly said here at this moment. In this exact moment, you can't really tell what was said here. But I tell you what, the other tennis player, she has her hand up now. It's pretty close to her face, and she's also pointing. Honestly, you know, I'm not sure if she's using fighting words, but she is appearing to be aggressive here. I don't know why Townsend is just there trying to continue the conversation with this female. She's obviously upset. She's pointing her finger at you in your face. She's obviously not too happy that you won. And she's just there, like, continuing to talk. I would have just walked away. I would have shook your hand. The moment you would have said something to me, I would have just walked away, you know. You know, she's just there shaking her head. You see right there, oof, she put her arm out. She's like, hey, you know, it's just, I don't know. Yeah, at this point, you know, and obviously she was the bigger person and eventually decided to just step away. But, you know, she did good by that. But in my opinion, I think she should have walked away a lot sooner. Really don't know why she entertained that as long as she did.
No, for sure. Townsend ain't for backing down.
Not at all.
Yeah, she's getting hyped.
You can see that emotion coming out of Taylor there. The entire court on court 11. Taylor egging it on. You love to see that competitive.
So after that confrontation, she decides to hype up the crowd. You know, I bet you the other female is feeling a little cheesy right now, or crunchy, as we like to say.
To fight all she's been through is where she is now. She is as confident now, despite her ranking, as she has ever been.
I do hear some boos in the crowd.
Taylor, congratulations. Fiery match start to finish. We'll get to it all. Can you fill us in on the conversation you were having with Yelena out there?
Yeah, I mean, you know, it's competition. People get upset when they lose, and you can't. Some people say bad things. She told me I have no class, I have no education, and to see what happens when we get outside the U.S. So,
my question is, to see what happens when we get outside the U.S. What is that supposed to mean? Does tennis change significantly in another country? Are the rules different somewhere else? Why would there be such a difference in another country? Why mention that? I don't get that part. Leave a comment and let me know what she meant by that. Wait until we get out of here. What she meant by that.
I'm looking forward to it. I mean, I beat her in Canada outside the U.S. I beat her in New York outside the U.S. So let's see what else she has to say.
Wait a minute. Did she say I beat her in New York outside the U.S.? I must have misheard that.
You were down 5-3.
I got to bring that back, guys. Did she say I beat her in New York?
I beat her in Canada outside the U.S. I beat her in New York outside the U.S. So let's see what.
I beat her in New York outside the U.S. Guys, leave me a comment and let me know if she meant something else. Is there another place in the world called New York? Because she just said she beat her in New York outside the U.S. And from last I heard, New York City was still in the U.S. despite what might be happening there. It's still America. Let's see.
What she has to say.
You were down 5-3, won 9 straight games. What changed for you?
Honestly, I just locked in. I mean, she was playing really well at the beginning, and when she was playing well, I didn't say anything, and so that just shows class. I mean, sometimes people are playing too good, and you have to just take it, but I turned it up another level, and that's what I'm most proud of today.
Fire from the crowd as well. What did this crowd, we saw it in your first round as well, give you today?
I think she responded quite well right there. She kept it pro. She kept it pro, amicable. She didn't do any trash talking here, at least. I haven't found any other places where she might have said something else. But right here, she answered quite well, in my opinion. I think she sounded a little professional here, too. And I kind of like her a lot.
Yeah, I mean, I love this crowd so much, and they were cheering for me from start to finish, even when Alana was playing well, and the crowd was cheering for her, too. I mean, she was hitting some amazing shots. But this is what I live for. I love this city. I love New York. I love the people, so I'm looking forward to another round.
I get you one more on the kit. The fire on the kit, you said it's a Phoenix rebirth. Why is that your story?
I mean, I think it just goes to show, I mean, coming here, I was 15 years old and got denied an opportunity to play in the main draw after being #1 in the world, and I've come back.
I didn't know she was 15 years old. I didn't know she was that young. That's interesting. It sounds like her story is similar to another female, Coco Gauff, that I've recently been really into. She's been playing pretty well, too.
Now I'm #1 in the world in doubles, and I'm in the 3rd round here, and I'm doing the best that I've ever done in my entire career. So sometimes it seems like you're in the fire, but sometimes you have to let your old self go to be reborn, and that's what I feel like has happened ever since I had my son, so credit to him.
Congratulations. We'll see you in the 3rd round.
Thank you so much.
Proud mother.
The story of Taylor Townsend is truly remarkable.
She answered that quite well. She even answered that pretty professionally, in my opinion. But her facial expressions aren't linking up with those responses. She did appear upset, angry, and maybe slightly aggressive with a straight face. But then when she speaks, it's soothing and calming and professional-like. So that's interesting.
One of redemption, one of fight, and one of...
Yeah, guys, that's it. Honestly.